Hi everybody and welcome. This is Chuck Boulay and that's me in the picture. They're splashed up in front of you, staring straight back at you from the center of the screen. Today I'm doing a video review on an upcoming product called Green App Machine by Dylan Chan and Peng Li. And before we go any further into this review, I want you to know that I am not trying to sell you Green App Machine by Dylan Chan and Peng Li, and I have no affiliation with the company or the product or with Dylan Chan and Peng Li, and I have no vested interest in the product. So this review is going to be 100% honest and truthful with no hype. I'm not trying to sell you Green App Machine by Dylan Chan and Peng Li so you can put your wallet away right now. Let me tell you a little bit about me. As I said, my name is Chuck Boulay, and I was in the marketing business for well over 20 years out in the brick and mortar world. And I left to start my own business because I was sick of wearing a necktie. I was really sick of sucking up to people I didn't want to suck up to, and I was really, really sick of working 60 and 70-hour weeks just to make my boss more disgustingly rich than he already was. I banged my head against the wall for well over a year just trying to figure out the basics of online marketing and where me and my skill set might just be a good fit. During that time, I spent literally tens of thousands of my own dollars from my own savings account trying to break into making money online. I bought almost every kind of one-on-one coaching program, internet program, online products, introduction that you can possibly imagine. And you know what? Each and every one of them told me that I'd make thousands of dollars a month, and most of these products and programs had almost always promised me those results with very little effort on my part, maybe even with only one or two clicks of the mouse, or even totally on autopilot. Basically, what I wanted you to know is that I'm not an online guru and I'm not a member of the JV Affiliate Inner Circle, and I haven't been online forever making a ton of cash. But I am a normal, everyday guy who has had some bumps and bruises and made mostly good decisions. But in all honesty, I've got my share of bad ones. But my online business has finally taken off and I've had some really good results. Now, most of that success has come since I decided to help people out online as much as I can and started making these videos. Once I decided that even if I can keep one person a day from making just one of the same mistakes I made, I started to see some real success. And I think that's because that success comes from those who help others and love what they do. Now, about this review, the most important thing I found when I was out doing my personal and very, very expensive research was that when you're looking into buying any type of program being offered for sale online, that it's a business decision. So you're going to want to utilize your business wisdom and acumen, or else you end up being a victim and you lose a lot of valuable time and money, and neither which of those things any of us can afford to waste. If you can utilize your wisdom, and always keep in mind that over 90% of program launches online are either bad fits for people, they underdeliver on their promises, or unfortunately they're just out and out scams, you can save yourself a lot of time, money, and misery. Now, I'm not saying that Green App Machine by Dylan Chan and Peng Li is a scam or a bad fit for you or me, not at all. I just want you to know a little bit about what you're getting into right up front, some of the pros and cons, so you can make an informed decision before you shell out your money for another product. Alright, so what is Green App Machine? Well, Green App Machine is a program that's designed to create Android apps which you can do in 12 minutes and create an app that is quote unquote really so good that everybody is going to want to buy it. That's the developer's words, not mine. After creation of your app, you would theoretically turn around, post the app, and sell it in the Google Play Store, thereby making a ton of cash. When you first go to the video, you get a pretty nice looking page. I'm not going to play the video for you. I'm not going to go through the whole page because I'm assuming you've already seen this, and that's why you're here. You've already got some basic information and you're just trying to decide whether it's worth your money or not. But it's a pretty complete page. I think the interesting thing I wanted to show you right off the bat is if you click off this, Green App Machine is not really what it appears to be. You think that when someone is selling something called a mobile app builder, that you're going to be able to build games. I see App Builder and I think, wow, I'm going to be able to build, the next Angry Birds and make money off that. And what Green App Machine is really is more of a documentation app machine where you can um, build apps that are really like help apps for other apps. In other words, um, you can build a cheat app that will help you with, say, Angry Bird cheats, the easiest way to beat Angry Birds, things like that. Um, and that's the best way to explain it. That's the best way I can explain it without taking up a whole lot of time. But it's not what you really think it is. It's not. You're not going to be able to build these awesome apps. You will be able, to build some useful stuff, but just bear in mind that if it seems too good to be true, one-click push-button software, it is. What this really is something a little less than that. And I'm not putting that down at all. I'm just saying that explains why it sounds a lot better than it possibly can be. Now, I do want to talk about how they're targeting this for the marketing, which is the reason I did this video. They are marketing and they are targeting newbies, tire kickers, and novices, which is kind of frustrating for me because those are not only the hungriest bunch of buyers that are looking for solutions, but they're also the most vulnerable and the people that need the most help. They're looking for people that really don't know what they're doing, really don't know yet how to make money on the internet, and that's you and me, okay? So when you see the product introduction video, it starts off with a thing about, how can you quit your job? Are you tired of wearing a tie? And, our product will solve all those problems for you and let you become insanely wealthy, or words to that effect. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but, the effect is the same. Okay, so how much is Green App Machine going to cost you? All right, it will be $47 a month ongoing subscription service, which is not bad. I think it's actually kind of encouraging for this type of software. An ongoing subscription makes sense. They'll keep updating the software and they will keep you in the loop as new things develop, and I think that's a good thing. Once you commit to that, once you lay out your credit card and you've paid that, pop, guess what? There's an upsell. The very first upsell is going to be $97 because the $47 a month you just committed to isn't enough. The product's not going to really work all that well unless you pay another $100 for the first upsell. And then once you commit to that and you're into this for $150 right now, you hit that buy now button and guess what? Pop, you got a second upsell for $67. As we all know, a very common and very frustrating experience. So you're into this product by the time you're done, about $210. Keep in mind that the Green App Machine allows you to make unlimited apps, but making your own app takes some creativity and imagination. And I don't know if anyone's considering this, but I hope you are before you buy this. When I go to the App Store, when I go to the Google App Store, I'm looking for free apps. I don't want to pay $1.99, $2.99, whatever. I'm looking for free apps, and especially the type of apps that Green App Machine produces, I'm not going to pay for them. You can easily find free comparable applications for your phone or for the software you're searching for by going out on a Google search and searching for the same thing. So if you really think Green App Machine is going to let you quit your day job, I would think hard and fast about it. It may be a good app, it may be a lot of fun to use, but it's not a piece of software that a serious mobile app developer is going to be able to use. And I'm not even really all that concerned about the $200 or $300 it's going to cost you by the time you figure out that you can't really make a living from it. I'm more concerned about you guys wasting your time um, and getting 2 or 3 months down the road before you realize that you've just gone down another blind alley and wasted another 2 or 3 months, and your mortgage is now 2 or 3 months more behind than the day you bought Green App Machine, and you're out almost $300 besides. So, are there any good alternatives out there? Well, of course there are. I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't have an alternative for you, and the big difference my alternative has is that it's 100% free to get started. After wandering around and buying just about every program and product that was being offered out there or that came through my inbox, I finally found one that worked and finally allowed me to say enough to forking out cash to any more of these make easy money fast and easy schemes. Thank heaven. After spending all those tens of thousands of dollars of my own hard-earned money, I found a program called Instant Payday Network. Now, don't worry, I am not going to ask you to give me any money, and that's a promise. So please don't go away, and please put your money away. You don't need it, and I don't want it. What I'm going to give you is 100% free. Now, you're probably saying, come on, dude, you're just trying to sell me into your program just like all the other guys, man. And I'm going to tell you that no, I'm not selling you anything. I am trying to tell you about this phenomenal program, but I'm not selling you anything because what I want to tell you about costs $0 and 0 cents. Instant Payday Network is free, unlike the other programs out there like Green App Machine. This program is free. It's not $49, it's not $97, it's not $1. So I'm not selling you anything. Now, the way Instant Payday Network works and the way you would get compensated is very simple. You get $58 whenever anyone comes into the Instant Payday Network and completes free programs. Now, the system was created by Jeff Buchanan, and you can see his picture right there. He's pretty much an ordinary guy, pretty soft-spoken, kind of rock and roll looking, especially around the hair, but he is a really nice guy and he's very smart. Jeff's system, the way he set it up, he actually has no fees whatsoever. Zero website fees, zero entrance fees, there's nothing to purchase, there's zero maintenance fees, and there are no hidden fees later on. Guess what? There are no upsells after you get in. It's still free once you get in, and nobody's telling you you have to buy more. You don't need to learn how to set up a website, how to blog, how to do SEO, how to do mobile apps. You don't need to know how to do any of that stuff, guys. It's that simple. There are zero fees to get started. Now, Instant Payday Network is not an MLM to put your mind at ease. And those of you that are really into multi-level marketing, I'm sorry to bring you down, but you're not going to make your money that way here. You don't have to bug your friends and family with Instant Payday Network like you would, say, with an Avon or the old Amway. You don't have to do that. There's no cold calling. You don't have to pick up a phone and call anyone that you don't know that's on a list. And there's no product or inventory to ship. So what do you get with Instant Payday Network? Well, guys, we get a free complete turnkey marketing system. We get a free capture page with a 35 to 50% tested conversion rate. We get a free automated sales funnel that funnels all your referrals to you directly. You get them, no one else sees them, no one else gets them. You get a free email autoresponder, and you get free exclusive training to help you start making money now. Now, I do want to go back and talk a little bit about this free capture page, the one with the 35 to 50% conversion rate, just so you know the value of this. If you had to purchase the tested capture page somewhere else, it's going to cost you $25 to $30 a month just in site hosting fees. And if you wanted to have one designed and tested for you that was as effective as the one Jeff gives us for free, that'd be about another $200 a year. And I know that for a fact because the Squeeze Page company, I know someone who's used them before. It costs $200 a year. It's called Custom Splash. Now, the email autoresponder that you get for free, if you had to purchase that on your own, That by itself would cost you about 20 bucks a month if you went with Aweber or some company like that. Not to mention how long it would take you to learn to set it up and make it run as effectively and efficiently as this one. But Jeff's already done all that and he provides it to us for free. Jeff's written all of the marketing emails, he's written all the follow-up emails. You don't even have to write an email with Instant Payday Network. Jeff has done tons of video and written training here himself, and I'll put that training up against anything that's being sold on the internet today for $100, $200, $300. And guess what? He's not going to charge for that either. On top of all that, you get access to me. I will make myself available to you and help you with your training, and I'll support you personally, and that's because I really want to build a great team and help my people out. Once you're signed up and fully qualified under the Instant Payday Network, I will give you my personal email address and my phone number, so you're not just left out there twisting in the wind and having to fend totally for yourself. And I can assure you, I'm not going to charge you anything, and I'm usually available within just a couple of hours. Why am I always available? Because I love what I do. I love Instant Payday Network, and I'm grateful for what it's done for me. This is a free system that you can do at home, guys, in your part-time if you want. You know, I personally know people making $10,000 to $20,000 a month with the Instant Payday Network. Now, remember, the reason why Instant Payday Network stands alone from the other programs out there is because it costs nothing to join to get started. Zip, nada, zilch. And you make $25 to $58 for each person that signs up for free offers. The other beautiful thing about Instant Payday Network is that you're paid your money from multi-million-dollar corporations, Fortune 500 companies. This is all part of their huge advertising budgets, and they allocate this money and they put it aside, and that means you don't have to rely on the average dude to put his hand into his pocket and give you money whenever he thinks about it. And that allows you to get paid daily. I get paid daily. So the question I have for you right now is, should you spend $49 or $97 or $210 or whatever it's going to be for the other program, plus endure the immense competition you're going to have whether you decide to promote it as a JV or buy it as an end user, when you could do Instant Payday for free? You know, sometimes making money is simple. We don't have to overanalyze this. If you know of any other program online that's free to get started, a program that has the potential to make you $10,000 to $20,000 a month, I would encourage you to go for it and embrace it, my friend. On the other hand, if you can't find a program like that online, you just found one. I encourage you, please do not pull out your wallet and spend money on another expensive program with hidden, untested, or empty promises. You have an opportunity right here and now to get started finally making some real money online. You can make money within 24 to 48 hours, and all you have to do is click the link below this video. Right below the video here, there's a link on the left hand side. You won't be disappointed. It's 100% free to get started. So go ahead and click one of the links there right below the video. As a matter of fact, I've actually put 2 or 3 links down there right below the like symbol, that thumbs up symbol that YouTube puts down there. You want to look for the link that says DignityRestore.com. Get into and work the Instant Payday program. You won't regret it, I promise. So go ahead and click. Give yourself a break. Click the link below and we'll see you on the other side.